Hello everyone, I'm Old Iron. Today, I will introduce to you a machine that has just arrived. This machine is a 1/13 580 wheel loader from XDRC. Next, we will open the box and explain this loader. Okay, after opening the box, the first thing we can see is the unpacking instructions and the CE certification for this machine. Next, look at what accessories are inside the case. The lens follows me. Let's take a look at what's in this location. First, we see that there is an ST8 remote control inside. Of course, there is no battery inside. Next, open the side and see what's inside. We can see there is a metal barrel inside, which feels very solid. And a pack of accessories. Inside was a bag of guardrails and a toolkit, as well as a syringe for filling hydraulic fluid. We have already looked at those accessories. Let's get into the topic. Take this machine apart and show it to everyone. This machine is quite heavy. It has a metal body and weighs about 21.6 kilograms. Take off the plastic bag and take out the machine. Now, I have presented the whole picture of this machine to you. Next, let's take a look at how this machine operates and what functions it has. Let's get started. Open the location where our remote control battery is installed. It can be seen that 4 AA batteries are required. Put batteries in it. The first step to start playing the machine is to start the remote control. Next, before starting this machine, we need to add hydraulic oil. Because it's in a state of no hydraulic fluid, we need to add hydraulic oil by ourselves. First, let's find a suitable hexagonal tool from the kit we just had. Open the fuel inlet screw of the fuel tank. Unscrew the screw. Next, we add hydraulic oil. We are using number 32 hydraulic oil. Okay, the amount of oil just added is almost full. Let's look at the side of the fuel tank. This transparent pipe can show the amount of fuel we have added. After filling the oil, we use the hexagonal tool to screw the screw back in. In addition, we do not need to install a buzzer, because this oil pipe is already the exhaust pipe of this fuel tank. We don't need to install it separately. Simply tighten this screw. Looking down, we can also see a ladder on the side, which can be slightly changed in angle. Okay, we have just put the hydraulic oil into the tank. So the next step is to connect the battery to start the machine. We can see the entire battery compartment. Open it up. After opening it, we can see a note inside. It says here that we need to add number 32 hydraulic oil. The battery connector of the loader uses an XT60 female connector. Therefore, we need to equip ourselves with a 3SXT60 battery. Then we use a 6000 mAh battery. Let's connect the battery. Close the battery compartment and the machine will start. We can see that this machine has been powered on. The next step is to perform an operation and test on the loader. This machine comes standard with the addition of a sound group. The sound group control switch is on the left side of the remote control. After turning it on, we can hear the change of sound during driving. Forward and reverse movement of the loader. It's up and down on the left rocker of the remote control. If you need the loader to move left or right, then you need to control the remote. Use the left joystick to move left or right. Okay, let's try to drive this machine normally to see the effect. The remote control is already mixed, so the hydraulic function can be operated directly. The next step is to understand how the loader's hydraulic lift arm is started. On the right stick of the remote control, you can see that as the joystick moves down, it is the arm lifting function of the machine. When the joystick is moved up, it is the machine arm lowering function. The lifting function of the front shovel requires the joystick to move left and right. Next, let's take a look at the front shovel part, which uses a manual quick change function. Just pick up the rock bucket of the machine and hook it onto the quick release pin. Open the buckle by hand and put the rock bucket in. We have installed the bucket and can try to operate it. Next, let's take a look at the lighting system of this machine. On the third lever on our remote control, we can switch the lighting mode. There's also the linkage of double flashes on this machine. At present, the lighting is displayed here. You can learn about the specific lighting by yourself. Then you can see the bottom of the robotic arm. There is a hydraulic quick change grease nipple. Hydraulic attachments can be installed. In the future, manufacturers will develop hydraulic attachment adaptations, improve the pliability of models to adapt to different tasks. In the future, manufacturers will develop hydraulic attachment adaptations. In addition, the cab window has a wide view, and it is thoughtfully equipped with the driver. The door on the driver's side can be opened. There is also an engineering rotating light behind the cab. Looking down, we can see a rubber tire used by the machine. The workmanship is also very strong. The swing amplitude of the rear axle is also very large. We will know when we conduct a test on the machine later. The loader has a black tail hook on the tail that can be connected to a trailer and rescue missions. Also, these taillights are unified with the front. Next, an operation demonstration will be carried out. Okay, we can see the hydraulic steering here. The technology of this hydraulic steering is mature and has very good smoothness. Next we will test the working performance of this rear axle and also set up some obstacles to start the demonstration. Then this chimney can be modified to add a smoke emitting system, make this machine more realistic, and the display effect will be better. The guardrail part on the side can be found in the toolkit, but it will not be installed for the time being due to our shooting. Let's take a look at the maximum PA of the hydraulic pump. When the hydraulic pressure is turned up to the maximum, it can be seen that it is about 4 megapascals. Okay, now we can see the details of the entire chassis. Contains clearly visible drive shaft and 2 axles. This rear axle can swing, which is also a very perfect detail. There is also a hydraulic pump motor that can be seen in red. And the roots and layout of some oil pipelines. And steering cylinder. Also look at the robot arm part. There are 3 main oil cylinders responsible for the work. The workmanship is also very simple and beautiful, and the hydraulic system is also very smooth. Okay, so today's XDeer C580 loader details are introduced here. If you would like to know more about this or any other machine, you can tell us in the video comments. Of course, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video, bye.